John Newman feeling. We're just looking for the Winter Wonderland story. You know, it was a particular one of these so-called Wonderlands where it all went wrong. You never get the feelings. And we found loads of them, actually. When we took the 15-second train journey, the train hit a tractor in the car park and then one of the trees. The elves were smoking and there was an argument between two Santas. It's never a good thing. Steve Wright in the afternoon is on his way. He has got, I love this guy, John Bishop, the comedian, and also, most importantly, Jane Clement in Merthyr Tydfil. You're picking the non-stop oldies, and then serious Jockin with no G. And then we're sort of into the weekend, really, aren't we? After Sarah and Tony Blackburn and so on. Have a great time. See you Monday. Radio 2.
BBC News at 2 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. Detectives investigating the fatal shooting of Lara McKee in Londonderry have released new footage of the suspected gunman immediately before and after she was killed. The 29-year-old journalist was shot dead by dissident Republicans as she observed rioting in Londonderry last week. The officer leading the investigation said the local community knew who this suspect was and called for help to identify him. Debenhams has announced plans to close up to 22 of its stores next year, with a potential loss of 1,200 jobs. It's part of a plan to reduce the chain store's debts. The company says it'll try to redeploy as many staff as possible. The cause of an explosion at Tatter's Steelworks in South Wales is being investigated. 2 workers sustained minor injuries in the blast, which happened at the plant in Port Talbot overnight. Tatter says it came from a train which was carrying molten metal. These people live nearby.
The Steelworks is actually quite a quiet neighbour for us in the town, so it was an almighty bang and it shook the estate that I'm on.
I was asleep. I was walking by some terrific bangs. It was extremely frightening, very, very scary. The house just shook.
I had the window open. I had to shut it because I thought it was rain, but it was obviously parts of the explosion and the stuff that was travelling in the smoke. I honestly thought there was going to be a lot of fatals involved, and it's a miracle that only two have come out with minor injury.
200,000 customers with savings in Lloyds, Halifax and Bank of Scotland are being sent compensation after the Lloyds Group failed to tell them that it was cutting their interest rates. Here's our personal finance correspondent, Simon Gompertz.
Banks are supposed to tell customers if an interest rate cut is on the way to give them the chance to shop around and find a better paying account. But starting in 2012, banks in the Lloyds Group made an administrative error which resulted in large numbers being kept in the dark. Lloyds says it now complies with the rules, but the failure will result in those affected being paid £30 on average, with the total bill topping £6 million.
Smash and grab raiders have driven a van into the front of a jeweller's in West London before stealing from the window display. Scotland Yard said the van was driven into Tiffany's, then the raiders fled on mopeds, leaving the van behind. Greg Mackenzie reports from the scene.
The police were called here to Sloane Street just before 3 a.m. to reports of a van that was seen ramming the Tiffany & Co store just behind me. Now, the police have also said a number of men arrived on mopeds and entered the store and took a number of valuables. Now, they're yet to make any arrests and are appealing for witnesses.
A Formula One car has been wrecked by a loose drain cover during a practice session for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. George Russell's Williams caught the edge of the cover and it smashed the floor of his car, which then shut down. The cover appeared to have been loosened by Charles Leclerc's Ferrari. Russell finished the practice in 11th place. Leclerc finished first. BBC News at 2:03 and next at 3.
Loose drain cover. Wow. All right, thank you, Nikki. Cheers, Jer. I like Trowbridge. I like the Wobbly Bridge. What else do I like? All of those places. Friday, 26th of April, 2019, live till 5. It's the big show. The Roman baths. You can never find the soap.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
video? Were they welders? Or were they from space? Kylie Minogue, can't get you out of my head. If you want to make contact with us this afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Hands up for getting interested in snooker all over again. I can't stop watching it, me. Hands up for everyone in the London Marathon on Sunday. Good luck. Hope the training's going okay. And hands up for all the Marvel superheroes. I know.
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on
People in the marathon are the real superheroes.
Go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of, boy, make me believe.
Whoa, hold up, girl, don't you know you're beautiful? And it's easy to see.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be.
So come on, ride with me, see where this thing goes. So come on, ride with me, baby, if it's meant to be. Maybe we do,
maybe we don't,
maybe we will, maybe we won't. But
if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
Sing it, baby.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
Let's go.
So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes.
It's BB Rexa, Florida Georgia Line. Meant to be. Maybe it was meant to be.
Meant to be.
Yeah.
It'll be.
It's got 2:11 in the United Kingdom. This is Radio 2.
Meant to be.
Friday afternoon. I think you know what that means.
Baby, if it's meant to be.
BBC Radio 2's Definitively Dusty.
To me, she was the white goddess of soul.
Something very, very special about the voice.
Exploring the music and artistry of one of the greatest singers Britain has ever produced.
She was unique.
Dusty Springfield.
I have a very faulty voice. It lets me down a lot. What I do have, what I'm really grateful for, is the sound of my voice. You know, I sounded this way when I was a kid. If there's any talent involved, it's using it.
Definitively Dusty with Tris Penner.
Concludes Sunday night at 9 on BBC Radio 2.
She was great.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
The Big Show, Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Lady love, your love is peaceful like a summer's breeze. My lady love, with love that's tender as a baby's his touch. You give me all of the things that I need so much. You're my world, lady love. Lady love. Your love is cooling like the winter snow. My lady love. With love that's cozy as a fire's glow. And I keep on needing you, girl, a little more and more. And I thank you, my lady love. You know, it's not easy, keep love going smooth. People are people, and they all have their moods. But it's so nice just to have someone like you who wants a smooth and easy thing, and all the good times that it brings. Lady love, you've been with me through all of my ups and downs. My lady love, I once was lost, but now with you I'm found. You got the love I need, and I want to stay around. Heaven sent you down, my lady love. Let me tell you that it's not easy to keep love going smooth. You know, people are people, they all have their moods. But it's so nice just to have someone like you who wants a smooth and easy thing, and all the good times and the joy.
Oh, big finish, Lou. Lady love. It's Lou Rolls. The same guy that does, you know, I was in New York City just the other day and the trash men were on strike, trying to get a bit more pay. Same guy.
You got the love I need, so stay around.
That guy was cool.
Heaven sent my lady love. Sweet lady love.
Well, now we've got some bad weather coming in, I'm afraid. A mixture of sunshine and heavy, occasionally thundery showers at the moment. And it's currently raining across western Scotland, the northwest of England and parts of the Midlands right now. High temperature 15 in King's Lynn, overnight low 6 in Crewe. Then tonight, wet and windy with gales around coast and severe gales for exposed parts of Wales and southwest England. Tell you more about that later. Yes, we are we are 2 hours away from Serious Jockin.
Serious Jockin. Serious Jockin. No G.
And here's what's occurring. John Bishop, top comedian, talking about his new ITV series, John Bishop's Island. It's on tonight. Tim Smith, Bobby Pryor, Nicky Cardwell, Maz Faruqi. The oldies chosen by Jane Clement from Merthyr Tydfil in Glamorgan. There's emails, texts and tweets, the latest showbiz, lifestyle, entertainment news. Chris Hemsworth, yes. Paul Zerdin, yes. And Emily Maitlis in the best of the guests. And at 4:15, it's back. Serious Jockin with no G.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Great Britain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything he does better than anything ordinary. Everything he wants he gets, 'cause everything he does is kinda necessary. I believe in love.
Is your girls allowed? The Promise. Shout out to Lou from Holly and Jane, travelling to London from South Wales to see Lucy for a wedding cake tasting. Nice. 1 month to go. And Stephen Gang, can we have a shout out for Stockingford Early Years Centre, busy painting the creche. That's Chris, Jeff and Stacey. And I've got to say hello to Graham and Emma. We're en route to see Hall & Oates, Wembley Arena tonight. She's a rich girl. She's gone.
Close my eyes, all I see is you standing there in front of me. You're on my mind constantly. Now I can't get no sleep. All day and night you keep me up, non-stop. I'm so done. Yeah, I'm giving you more than enough. Oh my love, I'm so done. I blame myself, I broke my own heart loving you. You cut me up and now I'm bleeding from the truth. You left me helpless, now I don't know what to do. Whoa, whoa. If I close my eyes, all I see is you standing there in front of me. You're on my mind constantly. Now I can't get no sleep. All day and night you keep me up, non-stop. I'm so done. Yeah, I'm giving you more than enough. Oh my love, I'm so done. Yeah. No sleep, na 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 na. No sleep, na 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 na. I think about you day and night. Now I can't get no sleep, na 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 na. No sleep, na 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 na. I think about you day and night. Now I can't get no sleep tonight. No, no, no. No sleep tonight. All day and
Jax Jones,
keep me up.
Martin Solveig, Madison, all day and night.
I'm giving you more than enough.
That is so big. Big show on the air at 2:22. Jeremy's on location today. Where are you, Jeremy?
Hi, Steve. I'm in a bowling alley in Southend playing Jamie Oliver and Hugh Jackman.
Really?
Yeah, and after we're going for some whelks.
All right.
Right, lads, let's see you bowl. Do you know something? I might wear these shoes to the dancing. Look, slidey pose.
Oh, wow. There you go. All right. Oh!
It's a strike!
Nice one.
They're all leaving.
BBC Sounds.
If you can hear me, you must be one of my ancient ancestors.
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
So you probably know what this is. Apparently, it's a rainforest, whatever that is. Because in the year 2370, they don't exist. Neither do animals, or insects, or birds. So if we don't have these things anymore, what on earth did you do?
Forest 404, a brand new drama podcast starring Pearl Mackie. Listen to Forest 404 first on the BBC Sounds app.
The song we're about to play has only been online for about 9 hours, but it's already had 30 million hits. What's it going to be? You'll know next.
BBC Radio 2.
It's new to 2, Taylor Swift.
I promise that you'll never find another like me. I know that I'm a handful, baby. I know I never think before I jump, and you're the kind of guy the ladies want. And there's a lot of cool chicks out there. I know that I went psycho on the phone. I never leave well enough alone, and trouble's gonna follow where I go. And there's a lot of cool chicks out there, but one of these things is not like the others. Like a rainbow with all of the colors. Baby doll when it comes to a lover. never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you. And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
I know I tend to make it about me. I know you never get just what you see, but I will never bore you, baby.
And when we had that fight out in the rain, you ran after me and called my name.
I never wanna see you walk away. Cause one of these things is not like the others. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Let me keep you company. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
Hey kids,
Spelling is fun.
girl, there ain't no I-N-T.
But you know there is a me.
Strike the band of 1, 2, 3.
I promise that you'll never find another like me.
Girl, there ain't no I-N-T.
But you know there is a me.
You can't spell awesome without me.
I promise that you'll never find another like me.
Wow, I think we love that. That's brilliant. It's me, Taylor, of course, and Brendan Urie. Hey, Steve, we're on our way to the Lake District to go camping. It's currently hammering it down. Doesn't look like it's going to improve. No, I'm afraid not. That's from Becca and James. Steve, loving the show. Can you give a shout out and good luck to all the amazing flingers doing the Highland Fling 53-mile ultra marathon tomorrow, Saturday, along the West Highland Way from Big Red.
Strike the band of 1, 2, 3.
You can't spell awesome without me.
You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
So, Taylor, here's that song now that sounds like it should be Adele, but it's Lauren Daigle, You Say, from Radio 2.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. but now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory.
Say it's 2:31 now in the UK. John Bishop coming on with us later.
We bought a new fridge and we had a fridge. There was nothing wrong with the fridge that we had. It just wasn't massive. So my wife wanted a new fridge. She wanted a new silver fridge that's the size of a bungalow. So the big selling point about this fridge is that you can get instant cold water direct from the fridge, which is, I've got to be honest, that hasn't half changed our lives.
You got to know, I want to show, Took a minute to realize, but when you're not there by my side, it just feels cold, and the nights are long. I'm so sick of chasing highs, so tired of wondering why I let go, let go, let go. You're the only one I wanna hold. La 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 la, let go, let go, let go. I'm left wondering why love don't feel the same. I've been up and all over the globe, trying to find someone special like you. But without you, baby, love don't feel the same. I've been taking up all of my time, trying to get something else on my mind. 'Cause without you, baby, love. You're not the same, you're all I see. In every single place, in every single face. So what have I gotta do? 'Cause I ain't getting over you. So sick of chasing those highs, so tired of wondering why I let go, let go, let go. You're the only one I wanna hold. La 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 la, let go, let go, let go. I'm left wondering why love don't feel the same. I've been up and all over the globe, trying to find someone special like you. But without you, baby, love don't feel the same. I've been taking up all of my time, trying to get something else on my mind. 'Cause without you, baby, love don't feel the same. On you and girl, it won't stop. No, it won't stop. Ain't nobody got what you got. Got what you got. Hooked on you and girl, it won't stop. No, it won't stop. Ain't nobody got what you got. My love don't feel the same. I've been up and all over that globe, trying to find someone special like you.
It's her old matey, Ollie Murs. Feel the same.
I've been taking up all of my time, trying to get something else on my mind. 'Cause without you, baby, love.
Good afternoon from Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Steve, this is Paul McCartney.
Yes.
I was given the worst birthday present ever.
What was that then?
Well, it was a Bonnie Tyler sat-nav. It keeps telling me to turn around, and every now and then it falls apart.
Radio 2. It doesn't matter what musical genre you love. This is where you'll hear incredible songs from incredible artists.
This is Joe Wiley.
This is where it's at. Joe Wiley, Monday to Thursday nights from 7.
Songs that you haven't heard in ages, exclusive new tracks, live sessions from incredible artists, and musical conversations that you won't hear anywhere else.
I am who I am musically, and it just is what it is.
The truth is, I have a band that I absolutely love playing with. These are my best friends.
It's me, you, and the music.
Joe Wiley.
Monday to Thursday nights from 7 on BBC Radio 2.
Here's Eric Carlin. Hungry Eyes.
Hi, this is the Trailers Guy. Steve Wright loves hipsters.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I do. Now, here's Bobby Pryor and Tim Smith. And, well, let's say hello and let's do some factoids. Should we come to you, Bobby? What you got?
Yeah, the film Grease and Pretty in Pink were filmed at the same Los Angeles high school.
Wow. If you've always wanted to eat dessert before the main meal, and why would you? Go ahead. You have our permission, it says here in the Journal of Experimental Psychology. Picking a decadent dessert at the beginning of a meal leads to healthier choices and consuming fewer calories in the meal itself.
How does that work then?
Well, you eat the dessert first. That's how it works.
Well, you don't have to eat it though, do you? Can you choose it first? So what you do is you go, okay, look, I'm definitely having pudding because I've seen that pudding menu.
No, you've got to eat it.
Eat it first.
Yeah, eat it first. Yeah,
but then you don't necessarily
sense.
get the right nutrition then.
That's what I would have thought, but the Journal of Experimental Psychology disagrees.
There will be some debate over this, but according to recent research, the world's two busiest international airports are Atlanta, with around 36 to 40 million passengers a year, and Beijing, with around 31 to 35 million passengers a year.
Yeah. Here's Bobby again.
70% of the human brain is water, and 80% of all illnesses in the developing world is water-related.
Oh, surgeons who grew up playing video games make 37% fewer mistakes. How do they know?
The only rock band where at least one member has written a hit single is...
You mean every member?
Yeah, every member, yeah. Every member of a certain rock band.
Well, it's Beatles.
No.
It's not a rock band.
Ringo Starr, I don't think, ever wrote a hit for the Beatles. Maybe for himself, but not for the Beatles.
That's a
Rolling Stones.
No, not the Rolling Stones. I don't think Charlie Watts ever wrote a hit single. Could be wrong.
Hollies.
Not the Hollies. Good answer.
Animals.
Not the Animals.
I'm thinking it's going to be a band from years ago.
Several years ago, but they are still going in a slightly different lineup.
I don't know.
Oh. Queen. That's why all four members were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2003. They also all received the Ivor Novello Award for Outstanding Song Collection from the British Academy of Songwriters, Composers and Authors.
And that was an outstanding factoid.
Factoids.
Feet Britain Day today. This is where workers are encouraged to move around more to prevent heart disease. The Stonewall Workplace Conference is on in London, and the National Motorhome and Campervan Show is happening in Peterborough. I know, Bobby's going to that. The Cognac Show has started in London. The Cognac Show. That sounds like a good one to go to, doesn't it? I'll have some cognac, please. It's the European Society for Radiotherapy and Oncology Congress in Milan, and the Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation is on in Beijing. In tonight's football, Liverpool play Huddersfield Town. The Student Nursing Times Awards are tonight also. The UK Sommelier of the Year regional finals are happening in Bristol, London and Manchester. And happy birthday, Channing Tatum.
I mean, we obviously can't destroy the real White House or even shoot in it. We had to rebuild about 60% of the actual White House inside of a huge studio in Montreal. And on top of the stuff that we didn't build, Roland is a unbelievable special effects master. So we knew we were in good hands, and we destroyed the place that we built. Like, that's for sure.
Did you film any of it in the actual White House?
No, not at all. I mean, I think the White House...
Sometimes you just don't want to know that stuff, you know what I mean?
I was just trying to, delve deeper.
Well, it was White House Down, right, or something like that.
Yes.
And they didn't do any of it in the White House.
Well, I was trying to think, what could I ask about the film without giving too much away?
Crossrail will be completed 2 years behind schedule. As you probably heard, transport bosses have admitted today. But the completion between October 2020, this is in London obviously, and March 2021 will not include the opening of Bond Street, one of 10 new stations along the new Elizabeth line, they said. Meanwhile, the Jockey Club, which runs the UK's biggest race festivals, is braced for financial challenges, despite a 10th year of record profits. Young grads in England need a postgraduate degree to get significantly ahead in earnings, official income data suggesting today. And on the telly tonight, let's have a look who Graham has got on. Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen. They're talking about that film Long Shot, and also they've got Zac Efron. And who else? Matthew Broderick. So that's a good lineup.
It's a very good lineup.
Excellent lineup.
Interesting that.
What you got there, Bobby?
Couples will spend at least 10 minutes a day arguing about what to eat, with 2/3 settling for the same old meal because they can't agree.
Yeah, it's true.
No, it's not true. I don't agree with that at all. We discuss what we might or might not eat, but we don't really argue about what we're going to eat.
You want your favourite, don't you?
Yeah, fish fingers and chips and peas,
Shepherd's
of course.
pie.
Yeah, but not every night. You
No, I
can't
don't want
have
it every
your
night.
veg.
No.
So what do you do if you disagree then? Who wins?
Well, I'll go off to the kitchen and cook what I want, and she'll cook what she wants.
That's the great answer. What would you both eat every night, or let's say 3 nights a week, if it was the same?
Oh,
chips. Chips with everything. I don't have chips with everything, but there's never any argument about chips. There's never any argument about sausage and mash. There's never any argument. Really, I don't know about anything. Cauliflower. I like a lot.
Could you eat sausage and chips every night, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you?
No, I couldn't eat sausage and chips.
What could you eat?
I couldn't eat chips every night. Anything to do with chicken. Chicken salad or chicken and chips or roast chicken. If you give me chicken, I could eat chicken every night, provided it was with something different.
Well, what time to eat and messy cooking also causes rows as well. Do you clean up after you go?
I always clean up after I go. My wife says she cleans up after she goes, but I'm not sure she actually
I'm not going to get into this, everyone. Leonardo da Vinci, born this day 1452, Italian painter and decorator. No. Dwayne Eddy, 1938, his birthday, American pop guitarist. Here's one for both of you then, okay, on the birthdays and anniversaries. This day, Dusty Springfield is at number 1, 1966, on the UK singles chart with...
Son of a Preacher Man.
Oh, no, is it... Everyone Who Had a Heart, is that what it's called?
No, that was Scylla.
Oh.
Is this Step Inside Love? No, that's Scylla.
You Don't Have to Say You Love Me is the answer. Her only British number 1. And out on a day's shopping and standing next to his Porsche on this day 1982 on Hollywood Boulevard, Rod Stewart is mugged by a gunman. He was okay, and we know he's okay because we did a pre-record with him the other day, and he's on the show, I think, next week.
And he was so cool, wasn't he?
He's very cool, Rod. You're on the big show. We're going to talk to John Bishop later.
I would say now that there's men in this room still waiting to get bitten by a spider to find out you've got superpowers. That's what we're like. That's why when you go to football games, you always see bald, middle-aged men wearing replica football kits. And you know the first time they put that shirt on, you know they looked in the mirror and thought, there's still a chance.
Pretty girl on the west side, turn it on in the street. Darling, you got the world at your feet. Are you watching me? Pretty girl on the L train, shining bright like a Christmas night. Darling, you got the world in your sights. Are you watching me? Won't you be mine? Hot chic girl, hot chic girl. Dancing girl, watch the sunrise. Motor scream as the lights turn green. It's a real or just a dream? Are you watching me? Dancing girl by the shop sign, stepping out from the crowd. when the party's out and the crowd dies down.
Tom Spate and Heart Shaker. Well, we've got 12 minutes to 3 and here's Bobby again.
Thank you, Steve. A66 eastbound Darlington still closed for accident investigation work. Shut between the A1150 at Darlington to Long Newton. There is a diversion. A67 and rejoin the A66 via Mill Lane. M6 on the northbound side, 34 to 35, got an accident past Lancaster towards Carnforth, so one lane is shut. M62 eastbound breakdowns, 22 to 25. We've got slow traffic, Rishworth Moor through to Brighouse, following a number of breakdowns which have now cleared. Greater Manchester M60 clockwise accident 8 to 9. Carrington to Trafford Park, just be aware it is very slow through that. Queues back to 7 at Stretford and to the M6 southbound emergency repairs of slow traffic 16 to 15 Stoke-on-Trent north to south, so you've got all lanes open now but very heavy. A50 westbound, there was an accident at 1 to 2 Long Eaton through to Ulverston past the Derby turn. Now I'm being told they're holding it temporarily for the moving of this accident. Hasn't happened yet though, hasn't reopened yet though. A13 eastbound at Dagenham, got an accident just near to Marsh Way, got one lane is shut. M2 coastbound eastbound accident 5 to 6 of Faversham, that cleared out of the way, still a little bit slow though. And the M5, this is a big queue northbound, stop start traffic from 26 at Wellington all the way to Bristol at 17 with Cribbs Causeway. There was an accident at 18, that didn't help, but it is northbound queue all that way. Finally M3 southbound 2 to 3 at Bagshot, got a breakdown, one lane is shut. Another one for your 40 minutes.
Thank you.
Just walk in, I make you smile. It's cool, but you don't even know me. You take an inch, I run a mile. Can't win, you're always right behind me. And we know that you could go and find some other. Take or leave it, or just don't even bother. Caught in a craze, is just a phase, or will this be around forever? Don't you know it's going too fast? Racing so hard, you know it won't last. Don't you know? Why can't you see? Slow it down, read the signs, say you know just where you're going. Stop right now, thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey you, always on the run. Gotta slow it down, baby, gotta have some fun. Always be together. Stay that way forever. And we know that you could go and find some other. Take or leave it, 'cause we've always got each other. You know who you are, and yes, you're gonna break down. You've crossed the line, so you're gonna have to turn around. Don't you know it's going too fast? Racing so hard, you know it won't last. Don't you know? Why can't you see? Slow it down, read the signs, say you know just where you're going. Stop right now, thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey you, always on the run. Gotta slow it down, baby, gotta have some fun.
No, I haven't got any tickets. Stevie Boy, please play something to keep us chipper on the M6 on our way for a girly weekend. From Shirley, Melanie, Kelly and Katie. Loving the programme.
Let's speed, get off my case. You gotta slow it down, baby. Just get out of my face. Stop right now.
We're going to look at some of the guests we've had on this week. Before we do all of that, the Met Office has issued a yellow weather warning for Wales and much of England from 9 p.m. tonight until 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. A spell of strong winds expected across southern and some central parts of the UK, bringing a risk of disruption. This is a yellow weather warning. The Met says there may be some delays to road, rail, air and ferry transport and delays for high-sided vehicles on exposed routes and bridges. Some short-term loss of power and other services is possible due to fallen trees and branches. It's likely that some coastal routes, seafronts and coastal communities could be affected by spray or large waves. All right, now let me just ask you about the film of the hour, the film of the moment, and I'll ask you who your favourite is and why he or she is your favourite. So, who do you like? Do you like Captain America, Thor, Rocket Raccoon, Black Widow? Who do you like?
My favourite is Iron Man, no question about it. I love Iron Man. He's got a flying suit. He's got a special heart, of course, that beats.
Yeah.
He's got a great big business empire behind him. I love Iron Man.
Who do you like, Bobby?
I think I like Rocket Raccoon. There's nothing like a furry animal, is it?
Yeah.
In
He's
leathers.
a guardian of the galaxy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's genetically modified as well.
Yeah.
I don't mind Thor. I quite like Captain America. She's great.
That costume, though, would you? Wouldn't fit you.
Crikey.
No.
He wouldn't get in Iron Man's costume. No offence. He might get in the Hulk's.
That's good on it. And Thanos the baddie.
Oh, we don't like him. He's the baddie.
Well, we got him on, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
But is he misunderstood? Is he a misunderstood?
Yeah, he's very misunderstood. You'll find out in a minute. Without most people seeing it yet, a new ranking claims that Avengers Endgame, which is what we're talking about, obviously is the best of the 22 Avengers movies. One critic said it hits every note with expert precision. It's a triumph of humorous, action-packed, poignant blockbuster filmmaking. The second best Avengers movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, followed by The Avengers, Thor Ragnarok, and Avengers Infinity War. So, I mean, second best and or best.
It's certainly been well received. I've read 3 or 4 brilliant reviews of it. The critics seem to really like it.
We had 2 days off this week, but we still had a great lineup. And amongst our guests, we had Chris Hemsworth, a.k.a. Thor, to talk about the new Avengers Endgame movie. We asked him if he was allowed to take any props home from the set, and Chris told us he'd bent the rules just a little bit.
We're not supposed to, but I do take them. Yeah,
quite right. Why wouldn't you?
I've stolen them.
Yeah.
My criminal record is definitely evident on that set, and they watch me very closely. But it's funny, I have a couple of the hammers, and I had them, I keep putting them on the display in the house, and my wife's like, oh, get them down, they're ridiculous. And I was looking in the toy box the other day with my kids, and I was like, oh, there's the plastic hammer. And then I realised it was the real one.
Oh, wow.
Just kicking around in amongst all the other business.
And on Wednesday's show, we spoke to Ventact and America's Got Talent winner Paul Zerden about his new tour, Puppet Party. During our chat, Paul told us he's found a new way to perform his comedy by pranking poor members of the public.
I hid my phone in the hotel room, pressed record, and I ordered room service, and I answered the door with the puppet on my arm, and I wanted to see if they talked to the puppet. This is off stage, out of character, and there's me with the old man going, hello, and I ordered dinner for 2. I had an argument with the waiter about what the puppet had ordered, and the puppet was saying, I'm afraid I didn't order that, I ordered the salmon, not the salad.
Great.
And the guy went, I'm so sorry, I'll get you some more, I'll change it and everything. And he's having a full-on conversation with the character.
And yesterday, Newsnight's Emily Maitlis was on the show to talk about her new book, Airhead, The Imperfect Art of Making News. We chatted about some of the big moments in her career, including her heated interview with Donald Trump before he was president, when he stormed off.
And so I thought that was going to be the end, and I was really quite nervous about the whole thing. And then he asked my home address.
Really?
I asked my home address, and my husband's like, don't give him your home address, he's going to sue us, there's going to be a writ, all the rest of it. And then he sent me this really lovely, sort of lovely, signed photo of the 2 of us, gold Sharpie pen, with a lovely little flourish and a signature.
That's in the book.
That's in the book.
Yeah.
And it has survived and didn't get sued. But it was a tense sort of few weeks because I didn't know quite how he was going to respond to all that.
To hear all of them and lots more, download Steve Wright's Big Guest podcast every day using the BBC Sounds app.
And you can also download Serious Jocking each week via BBC Sounds, and that is back today at 4:15 with no G.
Serious Jockin', Serious Jockin'.
4:15, it's back. It'll be serious Jockin. It's true. Also, our guest John Bishop, top comedian, talking about his new ITV series, which is on tonight, I believe, John Bishop's Ireland. And after the news, the oldies chosen by Jane Clement from Merthyr Tydfil.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. The British and Irish governments have, in the past hour, announced that an agreement has been reached for new talks to be held on power sharing in Northern Ireland. In a joint statement, Theresa May and Leo Varadkar said discussions would involve all the main political parties. The killing of the journalist Lyra McKee has increased pressure on politicians to resume talks. The Northern Ireland Secretary, Karen Bradley, spoke to reporters earlier in Londonderry before travelling to Belfast.
The best message was the priest, Father Martin, in the cathedral on Wednesday. I think we need to make sure that politicians come together, do the right thing for the people of Northern Ireland and get back into government.
And detectives investigating Lyra McKee's death have released new footage of the suspected gunman, showing him just before and after she was shot dead in Derry last week. The suspect is short and stocky and was filmed walking with two other men. The new owners of Debenhams have confirmed that they're closing 22 stores from next year. The jobs of 1,200 staff will be put at risk. Shops in Wolverhampton, Kirkcaldy, Guildford and Southport are among those being shut. The chain went into administration earlier this month and was taken over by its lenders. Some of the store's landlords are among the creditors who are being asked to back a survival plan, which could lead to them receiving substantially less rent. The retail expert Patrick O'Brien believes the proposal will be approved.
I think it's very likely that the landlords will vote through this CVA. It's very unusual of them not to do so, and in this particular case, Debenhams are only asking for 22 stores to be closed, and the landlords know that to keep the rest of the business going and to have a long-term sustainable future for the other stores, some stores at Debenhams have to close.
The President of Sri Lanka says that a radical Islamist preacher suspected of orchestrating the Easter Sunday suicide bombings was killed in one of the explosions. More than 250 people died in the bombings, including 8 Britons. Britain's top civil servant has demanded that ministers cooperate with his inquiry into the leak of information from the National Security Council. Sir Mark Sedwell is reported to have given ministers who were at the meeting an ultimatum to either confess or deny the leak about government plans to allow the Chinese firm Huawei to have a role in building Britain's new 5G network. Sir Malcolm Rifkind, who's a former Foreign Secretary and chair of the Intelligence Security Committee at one time, says there are a number of questions.
There may indeed have been strong differences of view with the Prime Minister on one side and some ministers on the other. It could have been a politician that revealed that fact. It might have been one of the officials. That is also a possibility. That has been known in the past. And what we also don't know is whoever did it, did they deliberately breach an official secret? Did they deliberately, or was it just casual language with a journalist?
20,000 customers of Lloyds, Halifax and Bank of Scotland are being sent compensation because of mistakes dating back 7 years. The Lloyds Group admitted it failed to tell people it was cutting their interest rates. BBC News at 3 minutes past 3 and next at 4.
All right, thank you, Nikki. Got the oldies coming now.
Right in the afternoon.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
I don't care
today's oldies have been chosen by Jane Clement. Hello, Jane, from Merthyr Tydfil in Glamorgan. Steve, my husband Jeff and I are currently listening from Tenerife. We're having a week away to recover from a difficult time of late, owing to various health issues in the family. My brother Ian is currently recovering in Rookwood Hospital in Cardiff. Could I have a shout out for him? Yes. His wife Becca and all the doctors and nurses also from the NHS in Cardiff, to whom we're forever indebted. Our family has been great support. Jeff and I send our love to our beautiful kids Chris and Jess, my sister Judith and my brother Robert. Thanks also due to our friends Jane and Rob and Wayne and Claire, who've been there for us when we've needed them. The songs I've picked are the ones I've shared over the past 30 years with Jeff. They mean so much to us and bring back great memories, particularly of our early days. Thank you.
Every day. Non-stop oldies. Non-stop.
I never thought I'd miss you half as much as I do. And I never thought I'd feel this way, the way I feel about you. As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, I know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. How can it be that we can say so much without words? Bless you and bless me. Bless the bees and the birds. I've got to be near you every night, every day. I couldn't be happy any other way. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. night, every day. I know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love.
These are the non-stop oldies chosen by Jane Clement from Merthyr Tydfil in Glamorgan. That was It Must Be Love Madness. Now here comes Club Tropicana. Look, it's Wham.
Let me take you to the place where membership's a smiling face, brush shoulders with the stars, where strangers take you by the hand and welcome you to Wonderland from beneath their Panamas. Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone. Whoa, that's missing is the sea, but don't worry, you can sunshine. Castaways and lovers meet, then kiss and Tropicana sea. Watch the waves break on the bay. Oh, Southwest Santa Blue Lagoon, talk downtown Southern tune. All night's holiday. Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone. Whoa, that's missing is the sea, but don't worry, you can sunshine. Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone. Whoa, that's missing is the sea, but don't worry, you can sunshine. Pack your bags and leave tonight. Don't take your time, gotta move your feet, don't you miss the flight. Pack your bags and leave tonight. Don't take your time, gotta move your feet, don't you miss the flight. Club Tropicana drinks are free, fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone. Whoa, that's missing is the sea, but don't worry, you.
On the non-stop oldies, it's Wham, Club Tropicana.
Greetings, one and all. It's me, Sarah Cox. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back for a job well done. Yes, you've made it to Friday. It's the home stretch. And you know what that means? All Request Friday.
Sarah Cox.
It's all requests all the way with me from 5.
Me and Sarah, we start the weekend.
BBC
Leave it to us, don't go anywhere else.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Back to back, it's hit after hit, the non-stop oldies every day.
I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adore. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am should have seen just what was there and not some holy light. But you crawled beneath my veins and now I don't care, I have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch. I'm torn, I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real.
Torn's a great word, isn't it?
Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky.
Do you remember back in the day when your great-granddad would say, "Cool, that's torn it."
This is how I feel.
Think torn what?
I'm ashamed, bound and broken on the floor. You're a little late.
These are some great oldies, and they're chosen by Jane Clement from Merthyr Tydfil in Glamorgan. Now Kate Bush. Running up that hill.
It doesn't hurt me. Do you wanna feel how it feels? Do you wanna know that it doesn't hurt me? Do you wanna hear about the deal they're making? It's you and me. And if only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. See if only You don't wanna hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies. Unaware and tearing you asunder. Oh, there is thunder in our hearts. Is there so much heat for the ones we love? Oh, tell me we both matter, don't we? It's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. And if only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. See if only It's you and me. It's you and me. You won't be unhappy. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience.
We love that bit. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. Kate Bush running up that hill. Non-stop oldies, 3:25. Here comes Depeche Mode. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
just can't get enough. Just like a rainbow, you know you set me free. And I just can't get enough. And I just can't get enough. You're like an angel and you give me your love. And I just can't seem to get enough.
Just can't get enough. I love it. Thank you for those oldies. Brilliant. Hey, Steve, can I have a shout out for my mum Ruthie in Castle Donington for her birthday tomorrow? Thanks, Alan and Rich. Happy birthday, Ruthie, for tomorrow. Can you give a shout out to all the people braving the weather tomorrow for the World Tai Chi events held worldwide at 10 a.m? We'll be at Huntley House, Belfast. Many thanks from Susan Vaughan. Okay, hope that goes very well for you. Afternoon, can you please give a little shout out to the guys at Roadphone NRB, busy prepping two-way radios for various events through Europe this afternoon from Mand in the Dungeon. And shout out to Mark and Julie travelling from North Wales, having conquered Snowdon. Jeremy, where are you?
I'm in a James Bond movie, Steve.
Oh my goodness, who are you?
Where's Fekesh? Where's Fekesh? Pyramids! Ah! What a helpful chap. Do look after the Lotus 007. Q, have I ever let you down? Frequently. Call me!
Brilliant. By the way, the Met Office have been on and they've said today that runners can expect near-perfect weather conditions on Sunday for the marathon. That's the London Marathon, as Storm Hannah clears the UK, leaving more settled weather. It'll be fairly dry and a cool day. This is on Sunday, with skies a bit overcast and temperatures sticking around the mid to low teens, with a high of 16 in the afternoon. And also, just before all of that, we've got some pretty bad weather coming in, as you know.
BBC Radio.
It could affect the traffic. You never know. And here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. A66 eastbound at Darlington, still closed for investigation work. This is from the A1150 at Darlington to Long Newton with a sign diversion. M62 eastbound breakdown, left queues 22 to 25, Rishworth Moor to Brickhouse, still queuing through there. And the M60 clockwise. There was an accident between 8 and 9 up towards Trafford Park. It's cleared. However, still queues from just before Stretford at Junction 7. It started to build, but of course we've got the Friday rush as well just starting. M6 southbound, emergency repairs 16 to 15, left queues between the Stoke-on-Trent turns. That's a little bit easier now. It's still heavy, but it's all moving. A50 westbound, 1 to 2. They were holding the traffic between Long Eaton and Derby. Traffic is getting through now. That accident is still there, waiting to be recovered, but there is a lane open. A13 eastbound at Dagenham, accident still there at Marsh Way, causing queues. The latest on the M25, it's the usual busyness really for a Friday. If you're between 11 Chertsey and 16 for the M40, that's the real pinch point at the moment. Slow into the Dartford tunnels just before Junction 2. It's not too bad. Then we've got to the M5 finally, northbound. This huge queue, 26 Wellington, back of the queue, 17 up at Bristol, Cribbs Causeway is the front of the queue. So it's queuing for miles. Back with another one for you half an hour.
45 minutes away from Serious Jockin.
Serious Jockin.
Don't miss it.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
This night is cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sinking. Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly.
I hold on to little pieces of what we were. I know we're long gone, but take it easy because it hurt. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a girl with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely.
from Alec Benjamin, Alicia Cara, Let Me Down Slowly. I like that because it's just kind of odd. Stephen team, can you wish my friend Tanya Duffy from Glasgow all the best as she runs the London Marathon this weekend? She's put in the miles, so expecting a sub 4 hours from her. Oh, no, come on, that's too much pressure. That's Mike Halliday. Cheers, Steve. Great show as ever. Can you give a shout out to the corporate team at Simply Health in Andover? Please keep us going on what is now a very wet Friday afternoon. I know. Thank you, Sandy. Stephen Crew, it's Annabelle here, ex of Ashby de la Zouche, driving through the dark, misty Australian rainforest. Home now after taking my daughter back to university. So glad you're still as good as ever. I think she means radio too. Love, Annabelle on the Great Ocean Road in Oz.
Seeing the sun go down again, staying in my bed for too long now.
John Bishop next.
Heard you were out last night, my friends say you're looking well, you seem happy. But you're a liar if you say that you're fine. Bet you wonder if I think of you now. Done my best to stay away, but I think I'm going crazy. You don't wanna talk about it. You don't wanna talk about you and I. We don't ever talk about it, but in my head, oh, you say you still want it. That you're done with being lonely now. It's you and I. You and I. Standing beneath the flicker lights, when I shut my eyes, you seem closer. Dancing to keep the tears away, get this heavy weight off my shoulder. And every stranger I pretend they are you. They never hold me, never touch me like you do. Done my best to stay away, but I think I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. You and I. You don't wanna talk about it. You don't wanna talk about you and I. We don't ever talk about it, but in my head, oh, you say you still want it. That you're done with being lonely now. It's you and I. You and I. I know you're at there somewhere in the night. For a fleeting moment, thought you passed me by. See the sun come up now as it's my eyes. All of this I wanna tell you, that you don't wanna talk about. You and I. You don't wanna talk about it. You don't wanna talk about you and I. We don't ever talk about it, but in my head, oh, you say you still want it. That you're done with being lonely now. It's you and I. You and I.
23 to 4, Leon, you and I. John Bishop is here. And straight away. How are you, John? All right?
I'm very good, thanks, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, we're very good. And Tim over there, we were just saying, you're doing this thing, John Bishop's Island. We took a look at it because it's on tonight, right? And then what did Tim say?
Well, I just said, this looks like really hard work, John. I'm sure when your agent said you fancy doing it, you thought for a moment and said, yeah, okay.
Well, you know what? There was no conversation about you fancy doing it. What happened is the last tour I was going on, I was doing warm-up gigs in Ireland in little pubs and little town halls around Ireland. And one of my mates in the pub said, why don't you take a camera crew? So literally, we got the cameraman the day before
Is
we
this the
went.
truth, John?
Honestly, so we never had it commissioned. We filmed it and then sold it afterwards.
To be fair, it was being ironic, but it looks like a good gig.
Oh, it was brilliant. It was such good fun.
So what did you do? What part did you go to?
Well, it starts off, I went to see the Gaelic football final.
Oh, that's a game, isn't it?
Tell you what, it is. It's like rugby without rules. I absolutely absolutely loved it. It was I genuinely would say it's the best sport event I've been to that you can go to as a neutral.
Because the passion is really there, isn't it? Yeah.
There's 80,000 people there. 80,000 people. It's filmed live. Goes out to all the nation. Everybody's watching it. Not one player on the pitch is a professional. They all play for a bag of crisps. Thanks a lot. Sorry you've lost your teeth.
It's called John Bishop's Island, where John embarks on a once-in-a-lifetime 600-mile road trip around the Emerald Isle, delving into Irish culture. The first of 4 episodes of John Bishop's Island is on ITV tonight at 8 p.m, and I think we've got a little bit of you doing it.
I have a special love for Ireland. There's something about this enchanted land that has captured my heart. So I'm travelling all round this magical country, gathering stories and playing in small pubs and town halls as I go.
There is something very kind of emotional about Ireland, especially if you know Ireland, you know Irish people, or you're from Ireland.
You can do a degree in Ireland in folklore. So I met a professor of folklore who's given me all the things about spirituality in Ireland and the fairies in Ireland. Because when you go there, for me, I just immediately relax. I just feel better.
Now let's just talk about comedy for a minute, because we had Alistair in about 2 weeks ago, and he was doing an impression of you. Would you like to hear?
Yeah.
Did you?
I listened to the show. I listened to the show in real time. I'm not like those mad people who go, "Oh, Steve, I'm listening to the show in Oklahoma or in my bath." Waiting for a factoid.
Don't yet have BBC Sounds.
Waiting for a factoid.
Waiting for a factoid to cheer me up. Give me a bit of hope.
Listen, cheer up.
Can you imagine a comic like John Bishop going on stage and saying, "Please don't laugh at me joke one by one. Can you just save up your laughs, and then just before the interval, let's have one really big long laugh of about 10 minutes."
We don't went to applause. No, come on, that's not bad.
That's not bad. The problem is, you know what? The reality is, like, when you do this job professionally, you start hearing your own voice, and I do sound more like that than I think I sound, because in my head, I sound like Sean Connery. It's leaving my voice, and I can't understand the look on everyone else's face, because I'm thinking, this is Sean Connery coming out, Sean.
Do you become more self-conscious of your style as well, your delivery?
Well,
no.
Well, the truth is, like, you've always been supportive of me, and I've been coming in here for years before the profile was as high as it was, and I've never really changed. It's just that he does an impression of me, Jason Manford does an impression of me, and all of these impressions, I'm starting to do an impression of the impression now.
Well, if you go off and do any more of these documentaries, they can go do your shows that you would normally do. John will be back in just a moment. John Bishop is here. Don't go away. We're talking about John Bishop Island. It's on ITV tonight.
Funny how I found myself in love with you. If I could buy my reasoning, I'd pay to lose. One half won't do. I'll ask myself, how much do you love? Commit yourself. It's my life. Don't you forget. It's my life. Funny how I blind myself. I never knew. If I were sometimes played upon, afraid to lose, I tell myself, what could you do?
17 to 4.
Convince myself.
More from John in just a second.
Every Friday night, go back to the 80s.
Radio 2's Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davis.
Relive all your favourites from this incredible decade.
Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davis.
Tonight from 10
That's the power of love.
on BBC Radio 2.
Every day I wake and everything is broken. Turning off my phone just to get out of bed. Get home every evening and history's repeating. Turning off my phone cause it's hurting my chest. Yeah. And heaven knows I'm not helpless. Yeah. But what can I do? I can't see the use in me crying if I'm not even trying to make the change I wanna see. I can't sit and hope, I can't just sit and pray that I can find the love when all I see is pain. Falling to my knees, and though I do believe, I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. I can't just breathe, baby, breathe. All I hear is voices, everybody's talking. Nothing real is happening, cause nothing is new. Now when all is tragic, and I just feel sedated. Why do I feel numb? Is that all I can do? Yeah, and heaven knows I'm not helpless. Yeah, but I'm only human. I can't see the use in me crying if I'm not even trying to make the change I wanna see. I can't sit and hope, I can't just sit and pray that I can find the love when all I see is pain. I fall into my knees.
Back here with John Bishop. John is doing the show tonight, so talk us through it. Tonight's show is where?
So it starts off in Dublin because that's where it started. I went from Dublin, I watched the Gaelic football, and then I did my first gig. It covers my first gig on the tour, which was in Cork. And then I went up the West Coast. I was in places I'd never heard of, like Ennis and Carrick-on-Shannon, and I went to Knock. That's in the second episode, where I'm in there's an airport in Knock, right?
Yes.
An international airport. There's 900 people live in Knock. And they've got an international airport because this priest said we'll build an international airport because there was an apparition there of the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Now, are you Irish in any way, shape or form, or do you have descendants?
Yeah, there's Irish on my mother's side.
You didn't look up any long-lost relatives when you were out there?
No. What happened, I did that Who Do You Think You Are programme.
Yeah.
The producer goes, right, we need to know if you got Irish relatives because they lost a lot of the records in the 1916 uprising. So they said, we don't want to go too far if we can't validate things. And they found out that my mum's side was from South Armagh.
What is it we love about... it's terribly easy to be patronising here, isn't it? But what is it
It's the warmth.
It is, isn't it?
I'll tell you what it is. For me, it's the warmth. I feel comfortable there. But also, Ireland gave me my first break. I first got on television in Ireland. I did my first one-man shows in Ireland. And I don't know why that was. It was just the way it felt. And I just always had this empathy with the people of Ireland.
And in this show, you go playing little gigs and you play one big one for 10,000 people,
Yeah,
right?
at the end, because it was the warm-up to doing the arena tour. So at the end in Dublin, there's 10,000 people. But on the way, I'm doing like 250 people in Dolan's pub in Limerick. It's
great, though. That must have been fantastic fun.
That's exactly what I was doing, and then little town halls with 300 people in, and County Mayo and stuff. It was
And
fantastic.
from what we've seen, the reaction was fantastic.
It's just truly wonderful, and there's people patting you on the back in the street.
Oh, it's great.
Going crazy for you. It's
good.
We were talking earlier on, and this is just going off on a slight tangent. I don't know if you know, but Tim's wife fancies you.
Yeah, up to a point. Seems to find you vaguely attractive.
What do you mean up to a point?
Well, I don't want to, go too far with this, obviously. I mean, I don't see it, but she finds you quite attractive.
Yeah,
and I understand quite a lot.
She mentioned it on Tinder.
Several times.
I've never kid a kidder.
I thought it was odd that she used your profile picture, but I thought, well, fair enough.
You ran with it anyway.
And I noticed that you're not in being the chiseled guy that you are, because you would be a good Bond, wouldn't you? Don't you?
I'd love to be the Bond. I would love to be the Bond. I think it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right, Mr. Bond. I'm all right. How are you?
You'll stay for dinner. Yeah, great.
Tea.
John's new series, John Bishop's Ireland. It starts tonight at 8 p.m. on ITV. When this is done, what's your next project? What are you up to?
I'm actually filming a documentary about moving 2 beluga whales from China to Iceland.
All right, that's
so
okay.
That's completely different. So we hope that'll be on towards the end of the year.
I must say that you're very engaging as a TV presenter, because the key to it is interest, isn't it? And being genuinely interested in the subject matter.
But also it's people in it. It was so lucky to be in this opportunity to get placed with people in situations that you'd never get in. You've got to enjoy it, haven't you?
8 p.m. ITV tonight. Watch it. John Bishop's Ireland. How many shows?
4.
Okay. Thanks, John. Good to see you. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
John Bishop, everybody. Just an ordinary lad.
Just an ordinary lad. Thank you.
Consolation. Everybody's trying to tell me what is right for me. Yeah. I need a drink and a quick decision. Now it's up to me. What will be? She's gone. She's gone. I better learn how to face. She's gone. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. And she's gone. What went wrong? Get up in the morning, look in the mirror. I'm worn as a toothbrush hanging in the stand. Yeah. My face ain't looking any younger. Now I can see love taking her toll on me. She's gone. She's gone. I better learn how to face it. She's gone. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. She's gone. What went wrong? Spend eternity in the city. Let the carbon and monoxide choke my thoughts away. In pretty bodies, self-dissolve the memories. There can never be what she was to me. She's gone. She's gone. I better learn how to face it. She's gone. I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone. And she's gone. What went
Serious Jockin.
Oh, yes. She's gone. For all the folks seeing Hall & Oates tonight at Wembley Arena, And then Sunday, Manchester Arena. Next Wednesday, Glasgow Hydro. Hello, Daryl and John, if you're listening. Okay, we are, let's have a look, 22 minutes away from Serious Jockin. It's at 4:15. If you want to get your Serious Jockin message on or dedication in right now, you can do it. Go ahead. It's Serious Jockin at bbc.co.uk. That's Serious Jockin, all one word, and no G at the end of Jockin. Or you can text 88291, or you can tweet us at BBC Radio 2 using the hashtag Serious Jockin. So once again, at 4:15, of course, Serious Jockin. If you want to get your Serious Jockin message on or dedication in early, you can do it right now. Serious Jockin at bbc.co.uk. Serious Jockin, all one word and no G at the end of Jockin. Or you can text us 88291, or you can tweet us at BBC Radio 2 using the hashtag Serious Jockin. And if you want to include your puns, please do. And also, I'm happy to mention London Marathon participants. So go ahead and we'll catch up with that in about, 21 minutes' time.
Join Friday Night is Music Night next month as we celebrate Motown's 60th anniversary.
Turning the Hackney Empire into our very own Hitsville, USA. I'm Trevor Nelson, and I'll be hosting this special evening of live music with Motown classics performed by Heather Small, Tony Monrell and Tommy Blaze. Friday night is Music Night, a Motown special on the 8th of May in London. Find out how to buy your tickets at the BBC Radio 2 website.
20 minutes away from Serious Jockin. Moments away from the travel now with Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, M8 on the westbound side, Glasgow, there was an accident between 16 and 17. They've reopened all the lanes, but it is still very slow. M62 eastbound still recovering. 22 to 27, Rishworth Moor to Gildersome. Really long delays following that earlier breakdown at junction 25. Darlington, A66 eastbound is still closed for investigation work between the A1150 to Long Newton. There is a signed diversion for you. The M6, now southbound, there was a bit of a breakdown past 19 for Knutsford. That's all cleared out of the way now, but it's still a little bit slow through that junction. To the M25, now clockwise across the top, 26 Waltham Abbey to 27. There was a breakdown towards the M11. It's clear now, but it's still slow. Both ways on the M25, you're going to find congestion between junction 10, the A3 and 17 for Maple Cross. Really busy both ways. But the big queue is still the M5. If you're heading northbound at Taunton all the way to Bristol, it's stop-start all the way up to junction 17 for Cribbs Causeway. Another one for you in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
The Big Show, 2 till 5. Radio 2.
If ever you got rain in your heart, someone has hurt you and torn you apart. Am I unwise to open up your eyes to love me and let it be like they said it would be? Me loving you, girl, and you loving me. Am I unwise to open up your eyes to love me? Come to me whenever you're lonely. Run to me if you need a shoulder. Now and then you need someone older. So darling, you run to me. And when you're out in the cold, no one beside you and no one to hold. Am I unwise to open up your eyes to love me And when you got nothing to lose, nothing to pay for, and nothing to choose, am I unwise to open up your eyes to love? Come to me whenever you're lonely. Run to me if you need a shoulder. Now and then you need someone older. So darling, you run to me whenever you're lonely. Run to me if you need a shoulder. Now and then you need someone older. So darling,
Don't you just love the beginning of that?
if you got rain in your heart, run to me.
Bee Gees and Run to Me. Good afternoon, this is Steve Wright in the afternoon. Coming up, news next, then showbiz. One show and Ryan Reynolds news. We got Bobby on traffic, Tim Smith, 4:15, the Jockin.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
In the United Kingdom, across the planet. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. Theresa May and her Irish counterpart Leo Varadkar have issued a joint statement setting up new talks aimed at restoring Northern Ireland devolution. Northern Ireland has been without a government since January 2017. Earlier this week, the two leaders attended the funeral of the journalist Lyra McKee, who was shot dead while observing rioting in Londonderry last week. Our Ireland correspondent Chris Page is in Belfast.
The joint statement begins with the point that they were together at the funeral of Lyra McKee in Belfast. And they heard people's desire for new political momentum, new political progress. So the fact that they begin their statement in that way shows their acknowledgement that there is some kind of new dynamic that's been brought forward by that tragic event in Londonderry.
And detectives hunting Lyra McKee's killers have released new video footage of a suspect and urge members of the community to help identify him. Debenhams has announced the closure of 22 stores next year, putting 1,200 jobs at risk. The struggling department store chain was taken over by its lenders earlier this month. Bob Hockenhull reports from Wolverhampton, where one of the stores earmarked for closure opened only in 2017.
It was the centrepiece of a £35 million refurbishment of the main shopping centre here. So everyone was very excited. People were queuing up before the opening by Wolverhampton Football Club. And now here we are 17, 18 months later, and it looks like it's going to close next year with the loss of just over 100 jobs.
The Sri Lankan authorities say that a radical Islamist preacher suspected of planning the Easter Sunday attacks died in one of the suicide bombings which killed 250 people. Officials say Zaran Hashim led the attack on the Shangri-La Hotel in the capital, Colombo. Several Muslim organisations have advised worshippers to stay home for Friday prayers amid fears of reprisals. Reports from northern Mozambique say many homes have collapsed in the city of Pemba, where it's lost its power supply after Cyclone Kenneth hit the coast late last night. Although winds have eased from a peak of more than 120 miles per hour, there are warnings that several days of heavy rain could cause serious flooding and landslides. Emiliano Sala's father has died 3 months after the Cardiff City footballer was killed in a plane crash. Horatio Sala, who was 58, had a heart attack. Ed Mallion is the sports editor of The Independent.
Horatio was kind of just about coming through it. He was talking about the soya harvest and his truck that he drives for work.
and he seemed better, and he seemed like much more talkative and different. So I think this has taken everyone by surprise. I mean, it's terrible for the town and, of course, the family.
22,000 customers with savings in Lloyds, Halifax and Bank of Scotland are being sent compensation because of mistakes dating back 7 years. Lloyds Group has admitted that it failed to tell them that it was cutting their interest rates. BBC News at 4:03 and next at 5.
Thank you, Nikki. Sport now, here's Betty Glover.
Hey Steve, well there's just 3 games left in one of the most exciting Premier League title races in years. Liverpool are set to return to the top once again if they can get a win against relegated Huddersfield tonight. They're just that 1 point behind Manchester City and it doesn't look like either side are dropping points anytime soon. Meanwhile, Bolton's players could refuse to play tomorrow's Championship game against Brentford if they're not paid their wages they're owed by the end of today. They have still not been paid their March salaries. And England women's captain Steph Houghton has been named in the Women's Super League Team of the Year. She's one of 3 Manchester City players in the team. To cricket now, where Kent Sam Billings has been ruled out of England's ODI against Ireland and the T20 against Pakistan after suffering a dislocated left shoulder. And Mark Cavendish has confirmed he will ride in the 2019 Tour de Yorkshire. He says, "It always blows my mind to see the incredible support of the fans."
Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Minutes away from Serious Jockin, that's with no G. DJ Silly Boy, my alter ego. If you want to get a shout out and do do us a pun? SeriousJockin@bbc.co.uk. Serious Jockin, all one word and no G at the end of Jockin. Or you can text us 88291. Or you can tweet us at BBC Radio 2 using the hashtag SeriousJockin. Some entertainment stories today. It's Alec Jones's last day presenting The One Show, and it's been revealed who'll be co-hosting with Matt Baker while she's on maternity leave. They'll include Stacey Dooley, Emma Willis, Mel Giedroyc, as well as regular guest hosts Angelica Bell, Angela Scanlon and Michelle Ackley. And Matt will continue to have his Friday shifts covered by presenters including Shane Ritchie, Joe Lycett, Ryland Clark-Neal, Patrick Kilty and Amal Rajan and Ore Aduba. And we'll miss you. Stars of the new Detective Pikachu movie have been talking about the film ahead of its release next month. It's an animated movie about the Pokemon character, and it's voiced by Ryan Reynolds. And Ryan says fans who loved his Deadpool films will also enjoy this movie.
Fans will see elements that they love about Deadpool in Pikachu, probably without any bad words. I put my whole soul into Deadpool, and I did the same with Detective Pikachu because I love it.
Catherine Newton, who you'll know from 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri movie, plays a news reporter called Lucy. Catherine says it wasn't difficult to act alongside the animated character.
The people who helped make this movie, the people who designed the Pokemon, did such a good job. I mean, we had like the real Pikachu and the real Psyduck. It changed the way that I saw Pokemon. It wasn't that hard to imagine it because they made it so real. Very talented people behind the scenes on this project.
Keeping it real, yeah. 4:10 now.
88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio
3rd night in a row. I guess she's on a roll, 'cause she never made it, but I'm always on time. But I'm out anyway by myself for the day. I don't care, it's a shame, it's her bad and she made it, 'cause I'm always on time. Get back to me and tell me when, if I'll ever see you again. Why do you need to clean me out? Yesterday, or were you running late, or was I just mistaken for a different night? Get back to me and tell me when, if I'll ever see you again. Why do you need to clean me out?
What's busted?
BBC Radio.
Seems all right to me. Here's Bobby.
Thanks, Steve. First of all, A66 eastbound at Darlington, still closed for investigation work between the A1150 to Long Newton. There is a diversion that's still all signed for you. M6 northbound accident 34 to 35 up towards Carnforth. That's all cleared out of the way. The M60 is still really busy clockwise, following an accident up towards Junction 9 for the Trafford Park turn-off. So it's queuing from 6 at Sell, really, really busy through there. M6 southbound is busy through 19 for Knutsford following an earlier breakdown, which is now cleared. Problems for the Blackwall Tunnel on the northbound side. There was a breakdown earlier. All lanes are now open, but it's still extremely slow if you're heading through there. M40 northbound breakdown at 9 for Bicester, causing traffic. There's one lane shut at the moment, so it's very, very slow indeed. And the big queues on the M25, usual places really. If you're heading 11 Chertsey, 16 for the M40. Between those two junctions, still really, really slow. It's slow into the Dartford Tunnel from Junction 2. And then finally to the M5. If you're northbound, it's busy from Taunton to Bristol. Back with another one for you in about 45 minutes. Tim?
Thank you, Bobby. Hello, it's Tim Smith. Now, here comes my colleague Steve, a.k.a. DJ Silly Boy, with the feature you've been waiting for. He said if I do this introduction, I can go home early. So here it is. Now, the weekend starts here as BBC Radio 2 and DJ Silly Boy bring you Serious Jockin with no G.
Serious Jockin.
Go then, go.
I leave you the things you say. Your purpose just give you away the things you say. You're unbelievable. By telling me more about mine, I'm always so concerned with the way you say you always have to stop to think of us. Being one is more than I ever know, but this time I realize I'm gonna shoot through and leave you the things you say. Your purpose just give you away the things you say. You're unbelievable. Pushing down the relative, bringing out your high self, think of the fine signs, pushing down a better view instead of bringing the attitudes to walk the world and have to pick your attitude, brace yourself, with grace and peace. I know this world and what it seems.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man.
You'd have me tell no lies. You're always asking what it's all about. So listen to my replies. You say to me I don't talk enough, but when I do I'm a fool. These times I've spent
I love this. I always thought the guy wasn't quite in the room.
You say your purpose just give you away the things you say. In thought I love you more. The things you say. Your purpose just give you away the things you say. You're unbelievable.
DJ Silly Boy, that's spelled B-O-I. This is Serious Jockin from the studios of BBC Radio 2, live from London, where it's almost 4:18. Silly Boy on the mic.
You're unbelievable.
Oi, Silly Boy Steve, drop the G and do some Serious Jockin.
I am doing it. All right, let's have a look. Steve and Claire Peachy on way to Stratford Racecourse for a Land Rover and camping show. Yes, serious camping. Shout out to the Truckmate team, Scotland constituents on their way to Batley for a charity truck show tomorrow. Serious truck pull-in. Please don't do that to me.